online class. How are you? Today, let's talk about nouns. N-O-U-N-S. Nouns. Nouns are names of people, places, or things. For example, people. Teacher. Teacher is an example of people. Next, places. School. School is an example of places. And things. Pen is an example of things. Did you know that nouns can be countable and uncountable? Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uncountable nouns are nouns that we cannot count. How do you know if a noun is countable? When you can write S or ES at the end of the word. For example, book. 1 book. 2 books. Book is an example of countable because we write S at the end of the word and we can count book. 1 book, 2 books. Okay, next. Another example. One watch. 2 watches. Watch is an example of countable noun because we write ES at the end of the word. 2 watches. 1 watch, 2 watches. Understood?
Alright, so now let's talk about uncountable nouns or nouns that we cannot count. We cannot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. How do we know if a noun, if a thing is uncountable? If we cannot write S or ES at the end of the word. For example, milk. We cannot say milks. That's not right. Or 1 milk. That is not correct. So milk is uncountable noun. Understood? Another example. Sugar. Do you like sugar? Sugar is sweet. Now, sugar. Can we say sugars? No, that is not correct. Or we cannot say 1 sugar, 2 sugars. These are not correct. Understood? So sugar is an uncountable noun. Another example of uncountable noun is sand. You know, the sand at the beach. Now, sand. Can we count the sand? Can we? Can you count the sand? The sand? 1, 2, 3. Can you? No, we cannot. We cannot count the sand. Alright, so sand is an example of uncountable noun. Let's talk about how to count the uncountable nouns. How do we count the uncountable nouns? By where we put them. For example, water. What is this? Bottle. Bottle. And what's inside the bottle? Water. So now, how many bottles are there? 2 bottles. So you cannot say waters, but you can say 1, 2, 2 bottles of water. Understood? 2 bottles of water. All right? Next. Sand. Sand. The sand on the beach. We cannot say sands, but we can say, what is this? That's right, cup. We can say 1 cup of sand. 1 cup of sand. All right? Next, milk. That's right, milk. But what is this? This is a box. And what's inside the box? Milk. Yes, milk. So you cannot say milks, but you can say 1, 2. 2 boxes of milk. Understood? 2 boxes of milk. All right? So now I'm going to take a break and drink 1 cup of coffee. And now I'm going to give you to Teacher Abby. Bye.
Now let's do some exercise. Teacher Abby says the word and you tell me if it's countable or uncountable. Ready? Let's start. Pencils. Countable or uncountable? That's right. Countable. Next. Coffee. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Uncountable. Okay, next. Apples. Countable or uncountable? Good job. Countable. Next, milk. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Uncountable. Next, juice. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Uncountable. Next, shirt. Shirt. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Countable. Next, sugar. Sugar. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Uncountable. Next, shoes. Shoes. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Countable. Next, water. Countable or uncountable? That's right, uncountable. And last one, eggs. Eggs. Countable or uncountable? Correct. Countable.
Alright, so now let's talk. I'm going to ask you, what is this or what are these? And you tell me the correct phrase to say it. For example, what is this? 1 of milk. 1 box of milk. All right? Now let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. Catch! What are these? What are these? All righty. Next. Teacher Abby, next. What is this? What is this? It's not sweet. It's black. It's bitter. What is this? Next. What is this? What is this? What is this? All right. Next. Now, what are these? What are these? What are these? All right. One more. One more. Whoopsie. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Hi everyone, it's me, Teacher Abby.
And Teacher May here.
Welcome to our baking show.
Yes.
And today, we're going to bake a...
Chocolate cake. Do you like chocolate cake?
Yes, I like it a lot.
Do you like chocolate cake? I'm sure you do. But first, let's introduce what do we need? What are the ingredients that we're going to have to make chocolate cake? First, a box of flour. A box of chocolate flour. Next, Teacher Abby, what's next?
2 eggs.
Yes, 2 eggs. Next, 1 glass of milk. Next,
1 cup of oil.
oil. Yes, 1 cup of oil. And of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chocolates. 6 chocolates. All right. And of course, what do we need to cook the chocolate cake? We're going to need a big bowl. A big bowl. And what is this, Teacher Abby?
Whisk.
A whisk. All right. So let's start.
What's first?
What are we gonna do? First, we're going to put the flour, the box of flour to the big bowl. Here. Next, we're going to put the 2 eggs. We're going to crack the egg. And, of course, the milk. 1 glass of milk. And 1 cup of oil. What are we gonna do? We're going to mix. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, Teacher Abby, mix. Faster, faster. And then we're going to add the chocolates. All right, so now after we mix 1 box of flour, 2 eggs, 1 glass of milk, 6 chocolates, and a cup of oil, this is how it looks. There, we mix them together, and after that, we're going to pour them in the baking pan. Teacher Abby? All right, so now it's time to put our cake mix in the oven. And we're going to bake it for 40 minutes. And after 40 minutes, this is how our chocolate cake looks like. Ooh, yummy! That's all for today, kids. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our lesson. See you again next time. five.